Bobosi Tiberius here with the last round of a modern MCQ. We are 5-3, unlikely to do anything, and definitely can't do anything with this hand. Hand is better, but still not ideal. We are going to make a risky call here and keep it, because going down to 5 would be pretty miserable. Our opponent mulled to 6 as well. We have the ability here to, based on what we see in the scry, we could find something really beneficial here. If we're able to find Martyr on the scry, we're in really good shape. Otherwise, we're in trouble. No, not really. I mean, we have the path. If our opponent mulls to 5, this hand is fine. We're going to throw down they keep their, no, they haven't decided yet. This hand is just okay. It's nothing special here. We're going to send Serra to the brink here, see if we can get in some early life gain damage, or if they're bold and they path it and just ramp us really well. Ghost Quarter is there for if our opponent is on Tron. If our opponent is on Tron, we're dead regardless, but this makes us much more dead. So there is that. Opponent taking a long time to decide whether or not to go down to 5. So far, we're okay with this. Opponent really can't decide whether or not to keep this hand or not. We can go either way, honestly. We see a Runed Halo, so that's actually really helpful. We have no problem drawing that. We'll play the Emeria and pass. Cavern naming human. Aether Vial. So they're on humans. We have Path and Hallowed Burial, so we're in good shape there. We could run out the Runed Halo, but I wanna see what they actually try to cast here. What they try to do to us before we go burning it. Sometimes the best name for them is whatever they have multiples of. If they're able to get down, if here they go Champion of the Parish, then yeah, we'll name Champion of the Parish with Runed Halo. But otherwise, we don't want to name something that we can answer with our path. Gideon is helpful here. So we'll prevent all damage that Champion of the Parish would deal. And we'll pass from there. We don't like that we don't have the path, access to the path now, but we do like getting down Gideon. Noble Hierarch. Aether Vial will tick up here, in theory. Kitesail Freebooter comes down. Very good hand to Kitesail Freebooter here. They, in theory, kind of have to take the path. They could also... They take the Runed Halo. Okay. We're mostly okay with that. They will now cast Meddling Mage, Naming Path. So we need the Hallowed Burial now. They can't attack though. With 3 cards in hand, we will keep them at bay pretty well here. They can... Ancient Ziggurat is fine. Aether Vial should be Mantis Rider here. And if it is, they can kill our Gideon. Reflector Mage. Bouncing our Serra Ascendant. That is okay, I guess. And then... another Kitesail Freebooter to get the Hallowed Burial, so they're in very good shape here. We need something. They can't kill our Gideon yet. But we are... so they go wide here. We have some time. Exalted triggers from Meddling Mage will make Gideon hurt. 4th land is good here. We'll blank Champion of the Parish again and hope to draw a Wrath. Other than that, we're kind of not doing well. A really great aggressive hand for our opponent here. They'll come at us for 4 and kill the Gideon with Reflector Mage. So we're down to 16. We get another Gideon. I mean, like, okay. This has not gone well for us this game, and we will likely lose it unless we can find a Wrath of God off the top. How they attack is really important. They come at everything with Gideon of the Trials here. So we can't protect it from dying. Field of Ruin is just okay. We'll take the Ancient Ziggurat with it here. Not very happy about the way this has gone. That hand would have been much better against less aggro deck. They will play Mantis Rider here, and that might be enough to lethal us. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got one last chance to draw the Wrath here. It can no longer be a Ghostly Prison for us. And we draw the Wrath. So, yay, magic! And we get another Wrath off of it. So, as long as we can draw a creature here, we kind of steal game 1 from them. We also have answers galore here now. We will actually pretty aggressively here take away their ability to do stuff. Opponent Obviously not very happy with us off of that one. Can't say I blame them per se. And now they're down to 2 lands, so they can only cast white and blue spells. They will Aether Vial up to 4. I don't know why, but there you go. Does their opponent have a plan here? Or are they just kind of sitting there typing instead of playing? Squadron Hawk is solid. Squadron Hawk allows us to start getting in. And they'll concede to us there. Very happy with how that one went. Celestial Purge kills a freebooter, kills a Mantis Rider, so it can come in. Disenchant on Vial is a perfectly fine play. Other than that, let's take a look here. Archangel is strong. Runed Halo is fine. The Squadron Hawks here are actually bad. I think, I'm not sure though. We can safely cut 1 Proclamation. And we could just present a 61 here. But I think we'll cut a Ranger. Ranger is just very slow. We'd love to see a hand that allows us to get Serra online early. Try to steal this one that way. We got very lucky to steal game 1, so we will take it. They'll play first Serra, Path, Rune Halo, Crucible. Crucible is good if we can survive. Crucible keeps them off of land for a long time if we survive. They could just blow up here. We are interested to see how fast they can be on the play. This is a hard game to win on the play just because the deck is so fast regardless. When it hits on the play, it's even quicker. Horizon Canopy into Aether Vial. Another Field of Ruin. We like Field of Ruin here, simply because we can choke them off of mana really easily with it. They get an Ancient Ziggurat. They take damage for Thalia's Lieutenant, and they'll Vial out a either Champion of the Parish or, okay, so that's pretty good. You do that the other way around though, don't you? Shouldn't you do that the other way around to get a bigger Champion of the Parish? I guess spread yourself out, maybe? I don't know. I guess having, yeah, I don't know. we get another land. Runed Halo can name... Let's name Thalia's Lieutenant. And hope for the best. We want to try to stall, so not taking damage here to get to getting them off of lands is where we want to be. Unclaimed territory, so they are hitting their lands pretty well. Horizon Canopy with a Bugler. Bugler will trigger, making everything a 3/3. Three cards left for our opponent here. They'll vial in another Thalia's Lieutenant. No, a Thalia Guardian of Throbbing. So far we're okay. Thalia hurts simply because it makes it harder to path. Makes it harder to cast the Crucible of Worlds as well. We will block the Champion of the Parish here. And start going after their mana. And then cast a Serra Ascendant. We do still need answers for the Champion of the Parish. We're fine with the Bugler and the Thalia. Kessig Malcontents is going to shock us for 5 and make their humans bigger. And then a Phantasmal Image for another Kessig Malcontents. Seems fine. Seems really good. That will hit us for 6 then. Woof. First strike damage hits, and then we go down to 7. So we are dead next turn. Our only answer now is Wrath. We will be able to get Kessig Malcontents off the battlefield and Champion of the Parish off the battlefield. They draw a card from Horizon Canopy. Do they have something to blow up the Runed Halo? We just have to risk that, right? We just have to risk that. So wait, no, we're dead if we don't path the Kessig Malcontents. Unfortunately, we would much rather path Thalia and therefore open up our 5 mana Wraths. But it is what it is. Oh no, they still come perfectly on time. This was fine. I honestly am worried that Ranger is really bad. Ranger does not get us back into a game here the way the other big creatures do. We're going to go with it and see, since we are on the play. We are trying to steal one here. And this will allow us to do that. If only that was an untapped land. Our opponent mulls to 6, keeps their hand. And we'll start with an Emeria. So we will get turn 2 Serra Ascendant here. Our opponent just bricks. Oof, they didn't want to go down to 5. Oh, we could have gone for it. Doesn't really matter if our opponent misses any significant number of land drops, though. Our opponent just gives it to us. Unfortunate break for our opponent here. We will see you in the wrap-up to discuss our 6-3 performance today. Not too shabby with the deck.